Hey man, Hebron Ben Bilal, man, coming back at you with another edition of this Boomer's Logic. And as you can see from the title, man, I have had another encounter with a witness to the anger and vitriol of black women, man. And once again, as long as y'all keep proving my theory to be correct and my opinion to be correct about y'all, I'm gonna keep making videos like this. And I'm just gonna keep telling the stories of my encounters with you. And you know what I'm saying? Whether anything or not changes, and I don't think that this is going to change anything, but I'm just going to keep putting it out there. You know what I'm saying? So today I had a witness to the foolishness, the shenanigans. So, man, before we jump into it, if you haven't already, man, hit the subscribe button, man. Go to the page and subscribe. Also go to the Remnant House of Israel page and subscribe channel, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. I haven't been on there for a week or on this one platform for a week, but I will be as of tomorrow. I will continue to upload the videos that I'm supposed to be uploading and that I have obligated myself to upload. So I will be back at that tomorrow. But without further ado, man, let me tell y'all this story. So anyway, little story time for y'all. So anyway, today I'm out early, as you can see, doing a little Instacarting. You know, I got on that platform and it's fun actually. So I go out and I do it. You know, really brings some good extra income into the household. But anyway, I'm at Publix up here in Columbus, Georgia. One of the Publix, I'll leave it nameless, but I'm at one of them. And I'm coming out of the store, right? So as I'm coming out of the store, I didn't know that there was somebody behind me. But as I'm walking, I'm pushing the cart. And there's a young black lady coming towards me. She clearly was a millennial. She looked like she was anywhere between 19 and maybe 22. So she's pushing the carts, and like I always do, as a point of emphasis, you know, I practice what I was taught. You know, I speak to her as she's going by. I speak to her. Hey, good morning. How you doing? This young lady, listen, when I say, and once again, I had a witness to this. This young lady looked at me, man, like I farted. I mean, literally, like I broke wind out there or something, you know, and it stank and she could smell it. It went in her mouth. She had her mouth open when I farted. That's how she looked. She looked at me with a look that was like, I mean, it was horrible, man. And it doesn't even faze me anymore. I've become conditioned and immune to it because after you encounter it so much, it's just, you know, automatic. And I know I've heard the narratives. I heard, you know, the theories in regards to, oh, because they think you're going to try to talk to them and this and this, and they dudes always trying to approach them. So they try to, first and foremost, let's get this understood about this young lady. And I'm not about to bash her, but she wasn't anything to be beholden to. She had a dusty blonde wig on, looked like it needed watering. She looked like she, you know, just got out of bed, you know what I'm saying, crust all in her eyes and all that. Now, my thing is, you women stop believing that it's all about you. And a lot of times men are just trying to be courteous. You know what I'm saying? I learned long time ago, start taking yourself out the equation and stop making things about you, because it can just be how that person is wired. I was taught by an old head, me and him had entered into a business agreement. He was late on the payment, so he gave me some extra. And I told him, man, you don't owe me extra. And he said, man, it's not always about you. It's about morally how I'm wired and how I look at business. So it's not always about you. Men speak because they're trying to be gentlemanly. They're trying to be respectful and kind. You might just need a kind word first thing in the morning because it was early. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't want to be at work, you should have went. But anyway, as I was walking by the young lady with the possum on her head, I spoke to her and I was like, good morning. And she just, I'm telling you, she looked at me, man, like I had a pungent odor to me. And she just kept walking. So I didn't, you know, like I say, I become numb to it. I do my part and I keep moving. So I hear somebody behind me saying, man, and I didn't know that they was talking to me, and I heard them say it again, excuse me. So I turn around because, like I say, it's early in the morning, so a lot of people are not at the store. And I turn around, and it's another black man, and he's walking towards the side of me. And he said, man, I seen that. And I said, and I started laughing. I said, oh, you seen that? He said, listen, he said, here's what the problem is with our people. We want to sit and complain about white people, and them not talking to us about what they won't do for us, how they see us. He said, but man, you clearly spoke. I'm behind you and I heard it. You clearly spoke and said good morning and hello to that young lady. And that young lady had nothing to say to you. She had nothing to say to you. And I said, yeah. I said, man, and I busted out laughing. He said, it's pathetic. And I busted out laughing. I said, man, I'm glad I have a witness to this. And I laughed. He said, yeah, absolutely, you have a witness. He said, it's ridiculous, man, that when we speak to our sisters, they won't even speak back. I said, it's that anger. I said, I don't know where it comes from, but it's that anger. I don't know why they resent us so much. Okay, yeah. We understand the Willie Lynch thing, and I could take it even further back because being a Hebrew, I understand the penalty phase in regard to things, but at the same time, most Hebraists or Hebrew women speak. They understand. I know a Hebrew woman that works at another Publix, and I speak to her every time I see her. And the first time I spoke to her, she spoke back. You know what I'm saying? She didn't ignore me. She didn't try to look at me like I was crazy, like I had 3 heads, like my breath stank. She spoke. And I'm starting to realize that it is we've been conditioned to be like this towards one another. Well, I've been realized this, but this is nothing new. But we've been conditioned, and the women's part is becoming exasperated. It's becoming like they embrace being angry. They embrace being resentful. They embrace just being evil and you know, spiteful, and they embrace this. They embrace this, and this is something that they enjoy. They enjoy being it. You know, lack of communication, not wanting to have any type of interaction with others. Like I say, man, when I went into prison, it wasn't like this. When I came home, everything has changed to the point where all women resent us to the point, man, it's like a lack of respect. And I can understand to a very limited degree, about where the lack of respect comes from. But at the same time, black women have to assume their end of the responsibility, because it wasn't all black men who abandoned their children. It wasn't all black men who abandoned their posts. It wasn't all black men who went off to prison. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't all of them. You know what I'm saying? Some of you had your part in it, not allowing, you know, men who wanted to be a part of, because you and him didn't work out, and him wanting to be a part of his children's lives and take care of them, you took the evil, vindictive route, took him to child support, being nasty and vindictive, filling his child's head with all type of rhetoric and lies and garbage about the man when that really actually wasn't him. You know what I'm saying? But once again, my thing is, man, y'all have embraced this thing of being nasty, evil, not speaking when a man speaks to you. Not every man wants you. It's just being a thing of seeing a sister and you know, being polite. That's it. Not every man wants you, man. I mean, seriously, not every man wants you. You run around here like with all these different color wigs on your heads and stuff like that. Like everybody don't, man, look, chase out. I mean, there is a way to repair everything. Conversations, communication. I believe conflict, there's always conflict before there's clarity. So I believe that hard conversations need to be had before there's clarity. But at the same time, you can't lead a horse to water and make them drink. No matter how much you tell these people, no matter how deplorable you continue to show them their behavior is, they just embrace being nasty and irritated about everything and mad about everything. You know what I'm saying? It just I mean, it's way out of hand, and I see it way too much on a daily basis. But let me wrap this up by saying this: right after the black girl did what she did, A white lady, I mean, not even 2 minutes. I'm putting the groceries in the car. The white lady, as soon as this is an old white lady. She's not a person who works at the store or anything. I'm putting my groceries in the car, and she's putting her buggy in the little stall, the little corral where the buggies go. She comes over and she gets my buggy. She says good morning to me. Hey, let me grab your buggy. She grabs the buggy, she puts it in there, and I said, man, thank you. She has a lot of kind words for me. Hey, I like your vehicle. It's a nice day out here today. I mean, share the moment with me. You know what I'm saying? Something that we will not do with each other. Something we will not do with each other. And it's, hey man, and it's getting worse and worse. And the more that you allow this media, and this propaganda to mold and shape your realities, there's going to be, I really believe that it's going to come a point where I don't even want to get there, but man, I just wanted to share that story with y'all today, man, and just show you, man, I had a witness to it today. You know, man, you black women need to tighten up, man, because y'all out here tripping. And this doesn't go to my Hebraists, because for the most part, I see y'all doing what you're supposed to do for the most part, and y'all acting like y'all supposed to act. But, man, y'all sisters, man, out here in this secular world, man, running around here with your noses in the air like you too good, man, you need to tighten up. You need to tighten up. Because you keep running around here with these attitudes like this, you're going to find yourself by yourself when you're about 30 or 40. You know what I'm saying? And I do have another message that I want to put out here. But I'm going to do it a little later. I'm going to get back to work, get the hustling and bustling, man. Some good orders coming up on this thing. But, man, once again, man, if you haven't already, go to the page, man. Subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. And as I say at the conclusion of all of these, man, I am here giving wisdom to the wise. And if you do not know how to think like most of you millennials do, you don't know how to think. I just gave you an opinion. Have a good day, a good rest of your day.